Where's camera action?
Okay, is the dog out?
Nala. Bruno.
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna stay with you.
No. He's gonna get.
He'll just lay there.
No, he's gonna get stupid in the middle of the video. And that. Bruno, come. Alright, come on.
Well, the door won't shut. Why?
Gabby, I'm like wasting 20 minutes here.
Dead.
Oh, because that thing on top.
Oh my god, I was like, there's a ghost in the house.
Got some editing to do with front. First off, a little housekeeping. Welcome back. Glad to be back. Housekeeping. Obviously, there's a lot going on in the world that we currently reside in. COVID-19 is real, so I hope that everyone out there is taking care of themselves, taking care of their loved ones, and taking care of their neighbors. That's right, take care of your neighbor, all right? Make sure your neighbor is doing the right thing. Make sure you're doing the right thing. And the right thing is what? Precaution. Listen. I know a lot of you people don't trust the news, you don't trust government, you don't trust a lot of things, but do me a favor. Listen. Listen to the experts. The world as you once knew it doesn't exist anymore, all right? It doesn't exist anymore. When this thing is finally passed, I know I am, hopefully you are, going to proceed with life a little differently. You know, stuff like this, it comes around once in a lifetime, and hopefully you learn from it, you appreciate life, you open your eyes, see things around you, and appreciate things around you. Okay, we good? I'm good, you're good, I'm healthy, everything's good, taking care of my family, taking care of myself, and I'm back with my friends. Hello, friends. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? I want to talk about something. I got a DM. I promised you that I was going to respond to some of the things that I've been getting on DM. Advice. Again, you humble me, asking me for my opinion on your stuff. So let's go. Tonight, I got a message from a gentleman. I'm glad there are some fellows watching the channel. Ladies, I love you, but always glad to hear from some guys also. And homeboy says to me, Joe, I'm in this situation that we call friends with benefits. Except, Joe, it started off in a way where we knew what was up. Oh, I thought we knew what was up. But this went on for a couple of years. And as time went on, I developed, wait for it, this is shocking. I developed feelings for this young lady. And apparently she did not feel the same and did not want to go in the same direction as I did. And I found myself, every time we had our friends with benefit get-togethers, at the end, I wanted more. And she had me like on some kind of schedule. It was always on her schedule, always her plan. We would only see her when, I would only see her when she said it was good, all right? So she was in complete control. I was okay with that at the beginning because we were friends with benefits. Every time I saw her, we were doing whatever. It was all good. But as time went on, like I said, Joe, I started to develop these feelings and I started to get jealous. All right? I started to get jealous, thinking that, okay, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen her. It's been 3 weeks since I've seen her. It's been a month. I know this girl, she's very passionate. She's very physical. So who's she with? Who's she with if she's not with me? Boom. So he told me he confronted her with his feelings and they were not reciprocated. She did not feel the same way. She said to him, I told you what was up from day one. Why are you acting all brand new about this? So that's where we are. All right. He didn't want to continue with the friends with benefit relationship that he was having with her. And now there is no relationship. And he's feeling, the last thing he said to me was, Joe, I know I was feeling some kind of way when I approached her with what I was feeling, but now I have nothing. I have none of her. Instead of seeing her every 2-3 weeks, I see her 0 weeks. And I'm hurt. And I'm trying to work my way through it. Okay. Again, that's a pretty intimate story. Here's what I got for you, my friend. Friends with benefits. That's such an interesting terminology. I've always been fascinated by that terminology. I've always been fascinated by that whole concept. And the way I look at it, there's 2 ways to get into a situation like that. All right? Way number 1, you both agree and you both like on the exact same page that this is a hookup situation. That's all it is. When people say friends with benefits, it's just, okay, you're my friend, I know you, we don't date, but if the time is right and you and I want to hook up and get physical, we're gonna do it. And there's no strings attached. We know each other. There's no drama. We just do what we need to do. A little bit, no cuddling. Do what you need to do and bounce. Whose ever crib you're at, the other person has to bounce, all right? No spending the night, no breakfast, no coffee, bounce. All right? That's the first one. Not to sound cold and shallow, but if you're gonna do it, that's the way to do it. The second way, and not only did my friend get caught up in this, but I know other people who got caught up in this. They get into this friends with benefit. It sounds good. It sounds awesome. What? We're gonna have boom and no strings attached? Sign me up. But guess what? Either you or her or whatever your relationship is, only one is on that wavelength of this is what it is, we're gonna keep it there. And the other person, they're not there. All right, they're not there. They want, as time goes on, it starts off that way. Again, everything starts off that way. But as time goes on, something may happen. One night, instead of bouncing real quick when you're done, you kind of lay up in the cut for a little bit longer than you normally do. And you say, oh, can I stay a little bit longer? And the other person says, no, All right, no, you can't. So as you're leaving, you hop in your whip, you're driving home, and you say, damn, I wish I could stay a little bit longer there. I was kind of enjoying that. Nice warm bed, oh, nice, cuddle up. Then you get back to your crib. You slide into your bed, and it's cold. And you go, damn, I don't like this. But you're the only one thinking that. The other person's, they're good. They're good because they're still where you originally planned this thing to be. So you go off the reservation and you get all up in your feelings and you're the only one who's feeling this way. And that's where you are, my friend. All right? That's where you are. You guys, you had an unofficial contract and your heart and your emotions broke the contract. All right? And I'm going to tell you right now, friends with benefits seldom ends well. Seldom ends well. I have a lot of friends and they talk to me a lot. And it was ironic that I got this DM and somebody bringing this to my attention. So I've spoken on this a few times with my friends. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well. All right? Someone always catches a wave of feelings. Because we're humans. That's what happens. You can't just you think you're doing this. Damn, this is so good. No strings, no attachments, no obligations. You kidding me? Sounds good, right? On paper. Sounds awesome. But we're humans, you know? And just think about this for a second. I mean, even if you get into that situation, you got into that situation because what? You probably like that person, right? You two like each other, and on some level that you're even committing yourselves to having this friends with benefit relationship. Friends. So you were friends. You had some relationship. At some point in time when you were friends, you were sitting on the couch eating popcorn, watching, you know, Friday the 13th, the original, eating some popcorn. At some point in time, within the first 15 minutes when Jason decapitates somebody, she clings up on you real quick. And you go, ooh, what's up, girl? Kinda like that. All right, there you go. And there you go. So you were friends, and all of a sudden, your friend's kind of cute. And then, maybe a few weeks down the road, your friend is having some kind of issue in her personal life, his personal life, and because you're friends, you talk about it. And because you're friends, you help them through it. All right? And what happens when you're helping somebody through something? You kind of, maybe you need a hug, you know? Maybe you need a little tighter hug. Maybe you need something. You need something. And something leads to something else, and then, boom. It happens. Now you have to, and I really like this person. I don't want to jeopardize our friendship, but I also dug what happened last night. So what we're going to do? What you're going to do is that you're going to create this fictional thing that I think it was probably created on television at some point in time, and you're going to try to remain friends, but you also want to continue doing that thing that you did a couple of nights ago, all right? And that's what happens. That's what happens. Let's be real here. That's what happens. And 9 out of 10 times, one of the two of you, one goes this way, one goes that way, and very seldom that you both just stay in that pocket where you can maintain your friendship and just call up that boom, let's hit it card every now and then, and put it back and go back to being friends. That's difficult. That is a difficult thing. If you can do that, folks, good for you. Good for you. Because, like I said, most of the people in my travels, my friends, my circle, people that I know who have been down that road, and it's the same as my friend. Somebody catches something and the other person is not, they're not there. They're still in that pocket of, dude, I thought we had an agreement. Why are you like acting all goofy? Now you want to see me 2 weeks in a row? We had an agreement every other week. I'm gonna see you every other week. Now you want to see me 2 weeks in a row? Dude, she can't see you 2 weeks in a row because she's got something going on, or he's got something going on when he's not seeing you. That's why you guys had an arrangement. All right? So to break that arrangement, you're not just like starting something new. You're like blowing somebody's spot that probably has something good going on for themselves. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna see Junior this Saturday. I'm gonna see Benny the following Saturday. What if Junior that you see this Saturday, it was such a good time, he wants to see you on Benny's night? Problems. So, I know, my friends, you were looking for some kind of magical advice, magical potion. There's no magical potion. There's no magical advice. The only thing I gotta tell you, my friend, is that it is what it is. It is what it is. You went in for a high risk, I'm gonna repeat myself, high risk endeavor. And that's what friends with benefits. And it really is. It's a high risk endeavor. It's good if you're built that way, and you can do that. You can turn it on and off. But personally, if I'm gonna interject myself into that, I know that I'm not built that way. Personally, I couldn't do the friends with benefit thing. No, I could never do that. Friends with benefits, bro? No. If you're gonna do that, just say to yourself, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm on her terms. She wants to see me in 3 weeks. If you like her that much, see her in 3 weeks. And keep the train moving. Because you already told me that you presented to her your feelings, that you wanted more. And she said, no, bro. It is what it is. This is what we're gonna do. So you need to back off, because she's still in her pocket. All right, you're the one who's caught a wave of feelings. All right. So balls in your court. You can see her every now and then, or see her zero like you're currently seeing her. All right. You got zero of her, and you're missing her. All right. So you need to say to yourself, do I want a piece of her, or do I want none of her? Because she's not going to give me all of her. Personal choice, folks. Personal choice. And my friend who hit me up, that's all I got for you. I just laid down some facts. All right. I'm not trying to fluff. All right. It is what it is. Like I said, I've seen it up close and personal. And from my vantage point, doesn't work unless both parties are built that way. I'm going to repeat myself. Both parties are built that way. Then it works. But what are the chances that you're actually going to meet a guy or a girl that you're both built the same way? Chances not great. So I'm going to leave you with this. As an adult, use this, but remember, this this speaks a lot louder than this sometimes, all right? Be safe, be wise, be happy. Be happy, all right? Don't stress anybody out. If you signed up for something, if you feel that you can't do it, you did the right thing. You presented it to her that, hey, I want more. And she was, I'm not gonna pile on her. I'm not gonna talk smack about her because she kept to her guns. She told you what was up from day one and she kept in her lane. All right? You may not like that, but she kept in her lane. So you need to respect that. All right? So if you want to get back in her life, you need to check yourself at the door and be that guy and then bounce when it's time to bounce and come when it's time to come, and you keep your own personal train moving. But if you can't do that, dude, don't do it. Don't do it because you're going to end up hurting yourself. All right? And right now, just by reading your text or your email, you're compromising yourself. That's not you. That's not you. I don't know you, but just by reading what you wrote to me, that's not you. So get out of it. It's not you. That's all I gotta say. It's not you. Because if it was you, you wouldn't be writing to me. All right? And you still be doing what you're doing and you still be happy. And obviously you're not doing what you were doing before. You're not even friends anymore because you broke that pact that you had, and now she feels awkward around you and you feel awkward around her, and now you're not even talking to each other because you had a physical relationship and you wanted more than a physical relationship. You wanted an everyday relationship. Yo, girl, what you doing? Let's go get some ice cream. And she go, no, there's no ice cream. I'll see you at midnight, and then you're out of my crib at 2 a.m. All right? And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Sounds cold, but that's who that girl is, whatever. Find yourself, true to yourself. That's not you. That is not you. All right, folks. That's all I got for tonight. I hope you made sense of it. All right? I'm just being real. It is what it is. That's my opinion from what I've seen. Again, for every video, I always say, do with it as you will. All right? Listen, process. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just me to you. All right? Again, folks, like I started saying, I hope everybody's safe. Follow the precautions. Take care of yourself. Wash, scrub, do whatever you need to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Don't be silly. All right? Don't be a hero. This too will pass. It will pass. But after it passes, we can't really do some of the things that we did before. All right? We really can't. I would say, be safe. Be wise. Hopefully, it's not as long between now and the next video, but life goes on. There's a lot of stuff going on, folks. Not on YouTube because I'm letting some other people get on YouTube. You know, other people go on. You know, if they got some really informative things to say that can help you out, I'm gonna let them get in the lane. All right, I'm gonna defer. But hopefully this will pass and we can start rapping on a regular basis. But until then, peace. Keep striving, folks. Keep striving. Keep safe. All right? Till the next time, I'm out.